My name is Jeff Mag. I work for Chase Brass and Copper. I'm a database administrator there, and my topic's on using Apex and merging data with the plant floor and EBS data to create visual workforce dashboards for the plant and for our management opportunities. We had to grab a bunch of data from the plant floor machines, integrate that into the database, and then merge that with our EBS data. And that allowed us to reconcile bundles and billet IDs and bundle IDs and coil IDs with rods that made up particular bundles that we ship out to our customers. Getting all that data together, brought it together, and we put it on the Apex application and made dashboards for our workforce development and for our workforce people out in the plant and the shop floor, and it showed them when finishing lines were behind or low on coil, and they were able to add more data or add more coils to that particular finishing line instead of having to wait until it was too late to do that. We incorporated some other things within the press to know when or not the data was too full on the finishing line, so they could offload that to lines 4 and 7. Those dashboards were helping in the plant, and on top of that, management and the production supervisors were able to identify when machines were down, when they weren't down. Instead of having to go out to the machines and look at the SCADA information on the machines itself, they could see that very fast and very quickly from the dashboards. One of our biggest caveats for us was that Apex, because it was within the Oracle database, and the EBS was within the Oracle database, and then once we brought the data into the Oracle database, we were able to merge all of that data together. Our president of the company was very adamant that we'd be able to do that, to merge it with the EBS data, and because of our sister company that wasn't able to merge it with their sales data. So it's very important to know your data, understand that, get your data together, so you can link it up very easily. And if you can do that very easily, then you can display it on Apex. And within Apex, we used it very simply. We didn't do a lot of customizations. We created one customized chart for a dial gauge that we allowed us to show red, yellow, and green to know whether or not they were on time or behind. But after that, we customized it very little. One of the biggest things we needed to do, because our management wanted so much data on the TV screens that we were displaying the data on, we had to save space. So we eliminated simple things just within the database, simple clicking of removing menu bars, to eliminate padding from around the items, and you got rid of the padding, and it was able to expand the data and expand the space so you could present the data more effectively on the system. So the biggest thing that, for us, and I think for anybody that's going to try to use Apex, is keep it simple. Use what's out of the box. Modify things if you need to, but stay within the Apex. Modify it as little as possible, and you can put out things very fast. We put out about 12 to 16 different dashboards within 2 months. And that was with management buy-in and reviewing the data and us developing the queries and putting the data together. So keep it simple and work with the Apex application, and you'll be very successful.